one winner. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the attacker, Wang Hee-chan, can be considered a bit of a late bloomer, Peter. It took him a while to find his best position, but now he's really made a name for himself as a striker. He's got bundles of energy and certainly knows where the goal is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Czech. Play towards the front line. Now it's Czech. Could be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. And it's played forward. Czech. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Schick. So what can they make of this? Sofal looking to hit the byline here. That has been knocked clear. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Czech. Nicely shaped cross. Sick! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. Park Ji-sung proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Wang Hee-chan. And here's Park Ji-sung. And it's made its way. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Czech. Czech spread out to the left. They've played it short. Czech. Great defending, strong and determined. Sofal, and he goes cross-field. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. South Korea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The Czech Republic are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Son Heung-min. That's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Czech, oh, good spread. Played out to the right. Hwang Hee-chan. A searching ball out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Kovac claims it, and the danger passes. Looks to the other side. Here's Schick. Oh, great, and he shoots! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Kim Min-jae, gently done. Hwang Hee-chan, and it's Son Heung-min, out to the right. Lee Kang-in, oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. South Korea have themselves a chance from the spot. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's denied! And that was very necessary. Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Moved on forwards. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's really well manoeuvred. Kim Min-jae. Oh, good spread. Gets it away. Played back in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And he's got his cross in. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. Czech. Safal. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Czech, Lee Kang-in wins the duel this time. Lee Kang-in, and here's Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the first half is done.
South Korea would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's very neat. Son Heung-min, Lee Kang-in. Here's Park Ji-sung. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Tries to get it clear. And it's been taken short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Delivered in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's hoisted clear.
South Korea clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
CZECHIA. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Lee Kang in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aim forwards. CZECHIA moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a throw. And here's Schick. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. So who's he picking out? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Moved on forwards. Well, played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Schick. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's CZECHIA. CZECHIA played out to the left flank. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now. The Czech Republic are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
The Czech Republic, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Spread out to the left. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, can he finish? No mistake!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Played towards the other side. And here's Schick. Played out to the right. Sofal. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Czech. And here's Schick. It's Schick! Straight at the keeper.
Schick really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Lee Kang-in. Done delicately. Lee Kang-in looking to run onto it. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Czech. Foul. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Shapes to shoot!
South Korea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foul. Looks to the other side. And that's a throw. That has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he goes cross-field. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
South Korea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Son Heung-min needs a quality cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's been won straight back. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung, and that's aimed into the middle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Czech, that's a delicate pass. That is lovely. And it's Czech. Great chance! So foul. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that's it. Well, there is no hiding a huge sense of disappointment.